one of you had a great suggestion if I could show the settings that I do for my Anki cards. So I thought I'm going to make a quick video on that. So let's start off with an example. So I'm going to go to this deck and we're going to study it. Alright, so here's my card. This is a brand new card. I made this yesterday. So when I show the answer, you'll see that I've given myself, this is my options. So I have less than 1 minute, good, or easy. So good meaning I'll see it in 1 day, I'll see it tomorrow. If I click that, 5 days, I'll see it in 5 days. Makes a lot of sense. So these are my settings. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to get to these settings. So I'm going to look at this deck. It's in this deck right here. Boom. Go into the options. Okay, so for new cards, I have the shortest time interval that I can see the card, less than a minute, around a minute. You can play with that. I keep that about the same, 1 minute. If I get the card completely wrong, I'm going to see it in 1 minute. Graduated interval, that's the 1 day. So if I get the card wrong on the first shot, boom, I have to click this one. Whatever. But you can modify these, and here's the easy one. I think the standard, when you start your Anki deck, I think the standard is they keep it at 4. I like 5 because I feel like when I have easy cards, they're easy. If I have a hard card, I really need to see it the next day. So this is me. This is personally me. So this is for new cards. 150 cards. I think this is standard. I've kept it this way. If you finish your deck early, or your new cards for the day, and you have any extra over this 150, Anki gives you an option to be able to do those extra cards. So I don't play with this. I think 150 new is fine. The biggest thing is the reviews. That's huge. You want this number pretty high. I mean, I like 300. I'm not trying to go crazy. I don't actually spend a ton of time doing Anki now. I kind of tailored back. So I like to just keep this at 300. I think it's a good number. It's worked for me so far. I don't play with it too much. 300 worked for me. You may want to adjust this for yourself. Play around with them. That might be something that you're interested in. Let's go back to the new cards. One more thing I want to show you. Show new cards in random order. This is I love this option, right? If you do it this way, show new cards in order added, that means that, obviously you're going to see the card in the way that in the order that you had made them. I feel like you're cheating yourself a little bit. You're making it too easy on yourself because then, like say if you, did lecture 1 and lecture 2, okay, you're going to see the cards in sequential order of how that lecture went, and you're getting hints as you go, and you can get a card right more because you know the order, okay? I like the random order because in that way, you have to see the information isolated from everything else, which is really good because that's how a test is going to go, okay? So, and speaking of tests, as I get closer to a test, I play with these, right? So say if I have a test on Friday and it's Monday and, let's see, you got Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So you only have 3 days between Monday and Friday to really study the material, and see this setting would overshoot that. So if it was really easy, so I play with these, I might even, I'd go 3. I'd be like, I want to see this one more time before I have the exam or something like that. You can play with these, especially getting closer to an exam. That's when this comes more into play. So I want to show you one more cool thing that I think is really important that I didn't use enough of, and I've started doing more. So we're going to go to options. Say if this card is not written correctly, or it's too complicated or too easy or whatever. Say if just for whatever reason it's not a good card, and you need to start picking out those cards, because if not, then you're going to have a bunch of crappy cards in your deck. Especially if you're making your own, or even if from a regular made deck, if it's a content that you've never seen or whatever. Suspend card. It won't delete the card. The card will be, you can see it in your browser, you can search for it, but it won't come up in the deck. It won't be in this deck anymore. It'll never show up again. But it's not deleted. So if for some reason you want to reactivate it, you can. But I love the suspend card option. Use it. It'll lower your workload tremendously. Yeah, there's probably some cards that you realize that are wrong or whatever. Suspend the card. Get it out of there. Don't see it again. Save yourself some time. So, you guys, I hope you do well in this term. I hope this was an informative little video, and I hope you guys go kick some booty. Oh yeah.